What is up, guys? This is the Magician and I welcome you to another video. We're gonna do something a little bit different today, guys. You can see that I'm in the tier maker website, and what we're gonna do today is a flash game tier list. Yeah, we're not playing anything today. This is a bit more of a meta video. I figured that I've been doing flash game videos for over 6 years now. Yeah, that's a lot of time. And I've already covered a ton of titles. The titles you see here in this list are the titles I have already covered in this channel. The entries you'll find here will be one tile per each series and not exactly for each game. One notable example would be the Bloons TD series, for example. This is just one tile for representing the whole of the series. The tier list will be with these letters, with S being my personal favorites, these ones you should totally play it, with the A being you should also play these, they just not make the S cut. B, pretty solid games, you should also play these, they're like really nice solid flash titles. C, they're okay, they're games. Okay, no, it's not that they're bad, it's just that I wouldn't recommend you to play them first as your flash experience per se. And the D ones, yeah, their D ones are not very good. I suspect there won't be too many D titles, but well, we'll see. Also, this is based on my personal preference. I'm sorry if you found your game in a lower tier. Nothing against you, nothing against your game. And this is really based off of my own personal experience with these games, how well I remember them, and how much I would recommend someone to play. And since this is probably gonna be a long one, let's get started. The first title I present today is 10 More Bullets. 10 More Bullets is a game about shooting a single bullet and see a lot of explosions, kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. And that's pretty much it. If you like shade explosions and stuff, you're probably gonna enjoy it. Because the gameplay is somewhat limited though, I'm gonna put that in C tier. Yeah, C tier is okay. It's not that it's a bad game, it's good. You should play it, but it's pretty simple to probably spend like 5 minutes there and then move on. We're gonna do with A Bobo's Big Adventure. Oh, this game is good. A Bobo's Big Adventure pays homage to the Nintendo Entertainment System games. Basically, it's a flash game that contains a lot of flash like smaller games from NS titles, and it's a really good game. And you should totally play this one. It's gonna go A tier. Good game. Age of War. Oh, you already know where this is going. This is going to be an S tier. Why? I mean, if we go from gameplay perspective, like it wouldn't be real making sense playing this one A, this one S. It's just that this one, I think it represents the whole flash game genre as a whole. Age of War has that iconic music that, you know, everyone loves. The gameplay is simple. You'll spend around 15 minutes, 20 minutes playing this one, and it's just epic, seeing units clashing against each other. So yeah, do play Age of War. Maybe the first title, like if you're like young, if you haven't been in, like you've never played a flash game before, yeah, go and play this Age of War. Pretty good. Next up we have Amorphous. Amorphous is a game about slashing blobs. Like, they come at you in waves that get stronger, and you have like a big slashing stuff to do. Slash. Amorphous is a fun title. I had a good time with this one, and if you just want to spend like 5 minutes, you can do it. If you want to spend like 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, you can also do it. It starts developing into like, it's not really a bullet hell game, it's more like a reaction game, and it's a title I enjoy. This one gonna go B tier. Yeah, B tier is fine for this guy here, this title here. And Buster. And Buster is a cake defense game where you have to put towers to defend your cake. The ants are gonna be like, yeah, there's cake here, and yeah, it's that. It's like there's no really, not really a grid for you to place them. Like you can place the towers anyway, but the ants are smart and will try to avoid towers. My beat with this game, or my take with this game, is that it's good, but I think it's a little bit on the slow side. It starts running a little bit slow. I really love the different upgrades and how many types of towers you can use, but I think it will be a little bit faster. It will be a little bit faster. I think the hand's behavior, however, is optimized for it to avoid the tower fire. It goes into C tier. There's better tower defense games. It's not bad. It's pretty good. But yeah, there's better titles for you to explore, I think. Next up, we have Band of Heroes. Band of Heroes is a game with like a guy that wants to steal a treasure, and then people come after him, and it's like a bullet hell type of game. I like these titles, this type of bullet hell games. I think this one starts great, but then it gets a little bit hard and grindy, and I don't really like the part. Grinding is not fun. I don't know, I'm a bit between B and C for this one. For now we're gonna put it in C. Maybe later I change that, we'll see. Next up, yeah, this one is an S tier. Okay, the first game wouldn't probably be an S tier, and it's a really simple one. We're talking obviously about Bloons Tower Defense. I've already covered the first 4 titles in this game, in my channel, I mean. It's a game about monkeys shooting balloons, and it has developed into a really big title nowadays called Bloons TD6, which is no longer a Flash game. And if you haven't heard about this, do play it. I think this one not only qualifies for an S tier type of Flash game, it qualifies maybe as one of the best tower defense games of all time. And yeah, I've already spent a lot of hours in this whole series. There's even spin-off games like Bloons Monkey City, and there's a lot of Bloons games in general. I've already only covered the Bloons TD in my channel, but yeah, this is a whole world, and I would recommend it to try the Bloons TD games. Start with the first one maybe, and then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You'll see a massive improvement over this whole tower defense series. Next up, Boxhead 2 Play. Ooh. This one sure does bring back memories of me playing with my friends. The friends here part is really important. If you have someone to play this game with you, this is a great title, because yeah, we'll be defending against waves of zombies. They'll come at you. You get the more zombies you beat, the better weapons you get. And depending on the options, you kind of have to be careful, because there may be friendly fire. And yeah, if you have like 2 players for you to play, this one is an A tier. If you're playing it alone, not as good. I'm gonna, for now, put it in B tier. But yeah, if you have someone to play it, this will be easily an A tier game. Next up, we have Battalion Commander. This is also a bullet hell type of game. Also, this is the second title we've covered in this list with this function. It's an okay Flash game. It does what you want it to do. I think it does get a little bit grindy as well as the game progresses, and it's a little bit hard towards the end. Yeah, this goes into C tier next to the Band of Heroes. They're like quite similar titles with completely different graphic themes and stuff. Um, I think you'll probably enjoy it if you like. The game does, it's grindy, but it also has a nice upgrade system. Yeah, maybe I'm not being too fair with these two titles that they should be here, but yeah, they're okay. For now, they stay here. Bowmaster Prelude. Bowmaster Prelude. In this game, you have to defend your base. The enemies will come at you, and you also send enemies to conquer their base. And the thing of this game is that you control a bow, and you will be firing arrows against both of their castles and against their troops. I played this one as a friend recommendation. It's a C tier. It's not that it's a bad game, it's actually a pretty cool one, and I can see someone having a great time with this. It's just that I'm not really good at this game because I really suck at aiming, I guess. Like the whole thing of pulling a bow and then firing, yeah. Again, maybe I'm being unfair with the C titles, but don't see C as bad as per se. As I told in the intro, it's how much I personally enjoyed it and how much I recommend those games based on my personal enjoyment. So personal, big thing here. It's gonna be a C crowded tier list probably. Well, anyway, Bubble Struggle, or actually Bubble Trouble. There's a thing with the naming of this game, I think, because I remember playing this as Bubble Trouble, and I think in my game, actually the way I played it's Bubble Trouble, but naming things, I don't care about that. It's a fun title. This one you can also play with two players, and what you're gonna do is that you control a guy and you will do like shoot things, and bubbles will jump over him, and you have to be careful so the bubbles don't hit him. Again, fun title. You can also play with these with two players, and because of that, and because I had a really great time as a teenager playing this, it's gonna be a B tier. Bunny Flags. Bunny Flags is a game about defending your bunny. Basically, the enemies will come in waves against you, and you can also play some defenses. It's not like really defenses. You can play blockages. I think that's how it works. You are supposed to create like a maze, and the enemies will come at you. The enemies are fingers. They'll like jump, 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 and then they're gonna hit you like bonk, bonk. I guess it's a little bit hard to rate. Yeah, I'm gonna put this in B tier, I guess. It's a not very well known title. It doesn't mean that much to me, but it's a nice title, which I would recommend. Burrito Bison. I've already covered only one title of this game, which is the original Burrito Bison, but there are some games of this series that you can play. What you're gonna do is launch this guy. I think he gets trapped in like inside a pack of candies, and he eats a lot of gummies, and gummies wants to have revenge, and they want like a cookie monster to punch him. The story is weird, but he has to escape that paper bag of or plastic bag of bunnies, and it's a launcher title. You launch it, you buy upgrades. I think this one goes into easily B tier. It's a solid title for this genre of throwing things, and you throw a unit, a guy, and then buy upgrades, and then he launches faster, like this launch type of games. Launching the Burrito Bison. So good title. Do give it a try. Next up we have Bush Shootouts. Yeah, this one you play as Bush, enemies will come in waves against you, and it's a fun title. It's like a 5-minute game. Simple one. There's also a sequel to this called Bush Rampage. As I said, one title will represent each game, so this image is for both. I don't know where to place this. If I should place it in B or C. Like there's a laughing factor here, but I'm not really good at this game and it's a little bit on the harder side for me. I actually had to retry a few times because I couldn't progress in a few levels. Maybe, I mean, if I was younger, I'd probably put it in B, but since I'm already getting a little bit old, ooh, I'm so old, this goes into C because, yeah, that. I just guess I'm just not very good at shooters in general. Anyway, next up we have Cactus McCoy. Cactus McCoy is a platform game where one guy discovers a treasure, but the treasure is cursed, and he gets transformed into a cactus, and you need to, like, that curse that was bad for you, it needs to be, I'm liking the word, dispel. Yeah, dispel a curse, that's the word I meant. And you're gonna try and do that. There's also some bandits after you. This is a really solid title, and what I mean by solid is it's really well made. It's like the length of the game is also absolutely normal, I guess. It's like a 1-hour title. There's also upgrades. Yeah, really solid title. It's not that well known, but I remember playing this back in Congregate, and one comment said something about this is how a finished product should look like, or a finished game, because it's really well made. It's not that well known, but you should totally play it. A tier. Next up we have Cannabalt. In Cannabalt you are a guy that wants to run like in a post-apocalyptic world, and he goes like run, run, run. There will be like missiles falling from the sky. There's also epic music here, and it's a simple title. I don't think this one goes into like my favorite runners, because I think there will be better ones in this tier list, spoiler alert. But again, this is a personal tier list, so let's go into C tier. I don't know, maybe I'm being unfair. The way I'm looking at the way C tier is crowded, maybe it should be better like B tier, but it's okay. Again, personal tier list, so let's move on. Next up we have Castle Clashers The Beard. The beard is gonna devour you! Well, you play as a knight that is fighting against a big face, which as far as I'm concerned it represents one of the creators of the game. It's a fun title, it's a simple one, but you're gonna spend some nice 10 minutes fighting this dude. And the damage animations are funny, the way he attacks you with bread is also pretty funny, and beams from out of his eyes. To play it, B tier. Next up we have Cell Warfare. It's not a that well known title. Cell Warfare is about defending your cell against enemy attacks. Maybe I'm a bit biased about these types of games, but yeah, it's like a super fast, dodgy, like a bullet hell type of game, which is fun. I like this type of titles. This one goes into B tier, I guess, because yeah, it's nice. It's nice. Do play it. I think you will enjoy it. It also has pretty cool music and fun upgrades for you to do. Yeah, that's good. B title, fair. Next up we have Clarence's Big Chance. Yeah, this is a quite big game. It's good. It's really good jumping game. It's a really fun title as well. It represents a guy that has a chance to have a date, and the better you perform throughout the game, and by performing it means not at all being a tricky game, it's not a really hard game, but it does encourage you to explore it and complete as many quests as possible instead of just rushing the game. And it will take you a while, like a few hours for you to complete it. And the better you perform, the better ending you will get. This one is a solid A. Like, It's not that well known, but it's a good game which you will probably enjoy. Next up, we have Clockwork's Prelude. Clockworks has a unique quirk to this game. What you do in Clockworks is that you created a machine, and there will be words attacking you or enemies, and you attack them with words. You are supposed to type words, and if you use certain letters, the harder or the less common they are in the dictionary, the more damage you do against the enemies. Wait, no, I think there are ants attacking you, and then yeah, some sort of mechanical enemies. It's it's weird, but it's fun because of its originality. I'm gonna put this in B tier. Fun game. Next up we have Crazy Flasher. This one is an interesting title. It's the first fighting game I am presenting in this list, and what happens is that there are enemies that come at you, and the game starts off quite easy, just punch, but then they will come in bigger waves, and harder types of enemies will come at you, like a fighting game should be. And you also get upgrades to upgrade your characters with better weapons to do more damage, and I think you can also upgrade your survivability. Well, I think that's it. This game is interesting. I think this one goes against the rule of one title to represent the whole series, because I think I've only played Crazy Flasher 3, which is the image you see here, and I like it. B tier. Next up we have Crystal Story. Crystal Story is a pretty solid flash game. It is an RPG style, and basically you have a guy that wants to be a hero, but he's not very good, so he hires the actual heroes, which you will control, which are four friends. You have the leader, the serious lady, the woo funny lady, hammer lady, and the more horny dude. And this lady stole a crystal, and they're working for him. It's a really nice title. I think it's really well balanced, and I haven't covered yet Crystal Story 2 in my channel. I think most of the time lately I've been going against covering big games, but if you want to sink your time into a solid title in general, which I think does represent this game, it's a really solid title, you will probably really enjoy Crystal Story. This one I'll put in A tier. And yeah, there's Crystal Story 2, which you will also find it on Steam. Next up, Crossbow Defend. Crossbow Defend, there will be waves, you will be defending your tower, and that's pretty much it. There are a few crossbows with different stats for you to defend. This one, unfortunately, will be our first D title. Oh no! It's not that it's a really terrible game, but I think there are better ones that you can play as this type of defend style of game. Next up we have Cyclomaniacs 2. This is our first running game of this title, of this tier list, I mean. And it's a fun title. It's really simple on the surface, but gets a little bit more complicated. By complicated I mean more, you unlock more stuff, you unlock more riders, each of them have different quirks. It's like physics games. I'm not a super fan of this type of games, but it's still a funny title. Let's go put it in B tier. Yeah, solid title which you should probably try it out. Next up we have the Decision games. Ooh, Decision is a pretty cool game too. What happens is that you are one guy defending your whole city against the waves of defend zombies, and you earn cash. With cash you buy more upgrades. It's really one of those solid titles. I've only played the first one in my series, but I think there's like 1, 2, 3, and then a medieval one. Solid is a nice word to describe this title. I'm a bit unsure if I should place it on A or B. I don't know, the B tier is getting a little bit crowded, and this one is better than a few of the B tier lists that I've placed already. I don't really know, I'm gonna put it here for now, maybe I'll change my mind later. Next up we have Dipix Arena. Ooh, yeah, it's kinda similar to Cell Warfare, you know? Dipix Arena, you control a guy, a thing which shoots missiles, and the enemies will come in waves against you that get harder and harder. There's power-ups, there's upgrades, all that kind of stuff. Also pretty cool music, if I recall. So, because it has cool music, goes into B tier. No, not really, that's not the criteria, but yeah, it's kind of similar to Cell Warfare. However, not that I think about it, I think I did enjoy Dipix Arena a little bit more than Cell Warfare. Or maybe I'm misremembering, I don't really know. For now we're gonna leave it like that. Dino Run. In Dino Run you control one dude, like a small dino, which wants to escape the end of the world. Like, oh no, there's like the missiles coming from the sky, and if you don't run fast enough, your little dino will die, which sucks. I feel like this is one of those which is the sort of improved version of the running title that I've already covered, Cannibal, you know, I'm pointing at it. I mean, they really nothing have to do with them except mechanically, okay. Dino Run is better in my opinion though, so yeah, that's another B title. The next title we're gonna cover is Doodle Gods. Doodle God starts up really fun, you start creating elements and you'll see wee new element, and then it starts getting incredibly frustrating because you are gonna be mixing things that you have no idea what the devs intended to do, or maybe you do, I don't really know. Unfortunately, I'm gonna put this in D tier. This one actually, it's not that it's a bad game, again, this is a personal tier list. It's actually a pretty good title if you're into this type of stuff, like if you're into the puzzle games and combining stuff and be like, whoa, and there's even like one Doodle God Mafia. There's like a few titles to this game, but I don't really enjoy the mechanics of this game, so to D tier you go, sorry. Don't Look Back. Don't Look Back is a game that's mechanically very simple, and it's meant to represent the epic series of Eurybis. Yeah, there's like mythology, you know, mythology stuff. You go in one direction, then you save your wife, and then if you look back, your wife will simply disappear, and you're like, oh no. Yeah, I'm gonna put this in C tier. I mean, I think it's really well made, but the gameplay is a little bit on the simpler side, and we're gonna finish in a few minutes, so maybe I'm not being fair, maybe it should be B, but for now it stays there. Okay. This game is called Don't Cheat Your Pants. It's a game where you're supposed to take your pants off and do a poo in the toilet. Like, come on, it's a shitty title. It has some fun factor because you're supposed to type your instructions to the guy for him to perform. I mean, if I go and this tier list is about, oh, how much do I recommend you to play, this one goes S. Well, does it deserve a D tier? Does this really deserve a D tier? No. Nah, come on, let's knock it up a little bit. Okay, fine, I reverted the decision. C tier you go, you stay there. Not there, go to the toilet and do there. Okay, let's move on. We have a lot of titles to cover. Don't shoot the puppy. Okay, this one now goes into D tier. This game is infuriating. That's the premise of the game. You are gonna click like a button to like run, and the dog starts running, and no matter what happens, you can't move your mouse. The game will be provocative in a ton of ways, and if you fail, you start over from the beginning. Like, what? The game does provoke you in a lot of ways. Like, it looks like it shows you an ad, and then you want to close the ad, and like, what? No! And yeah, I really talk about it. To the tier go. Duck Life. In Duck Life you train a duck. You lost your farm and you only had an egg, and from an egg a duck is hatched. You're supposed to train that duck, and the more you train him, the better he will perform at running and swimming and flying. And you go and run against other ducks. There are prizes for you to win. With prizes you buy upgrades for your duck, and if you really win the biggest prize of them all, you'll be able to buy your farm back. Yeah, it's okay. I've only covered the first title of the series. I'm gonna put it in C tier. I think the others do improve, but my gripe with this game is that it's really grindy. You have to grind for stats, so grindy games, yeah, C tier. Next up we have Dude Quest. In Dude Quest, this is like a Pokemon parody. There are dudes that you want to catch and train. The ways to catch the dudes are like not Pokeballs. You don't use Pokeballs here. You use mouse traps, you use lassos, and the story is a bit weird. You also have a rival. The professor is weird. It's actually a pretty cool title. The game, it's not like on the yo, this is super fun, you are a kid title and there's bad guys, ooh, look at them, bad guys, like vibe that Pokemon portrays, but you're overall fine. No, this game has a bit of a mysterious vibe as the game progresses, and weird things will start to happen. Unfortunately, a few bugs plague this game. I would place this game higher, like B tier or even better, but unfortunately because of those bugs it goes into C tier. I do enjoy it. I did really enjoy this game, but yeah, bugs unfortunately. Earn to Die. Earn to Die is a game about running away from the zombies. This kind of feels like one of those throwing games, you know, like the Burrito Bison. It's slightly different. It's like you don't really throw, you start running because you use fuel to run. Overall, though, I think it's a little bit worse than Burrito Bison, I think. And the game does start to get a little bit repetitive as you progress. So it's not a bad title, but into C tier you go. Effing Worms. In Effing Worms, you control a worm. The worm wants to eat humanity. That's it. It's a simple title. You have a screen. In the screen you have that worm. You are supposed to jump, eat a few humans, and as things get a little bit stronger, you start eating cars, cows, and humans with weapons that want to destroy the worm. It's simple, but overall it's fun. I do remember enjoying this game. So, I don't know. I'm a bit between B and C for this title. I'm gonna put it in C tier for now, I guess. Next up we have Elephant Rave. Okay, no, let's not exaggerate. I do really like the music of this game. It's a B tier. It's a simple game. but being simple does not mean that it should go down. I think maybe, I don't know. In this title, what happens is that you are an elephant, and there will be a like super rave techno that I've already sang a little bit of beams coming at you. Um, it's okay. It's a nice way to spend like 2 or 3 minutes, but other than that, you won't spend much time here. And next up, we have Elona Shooter. Elona Shooter is an interesting title. It's like a defense, but also at the same time RPG game where you are a guy that you can hire other guys and enemies will come in waves at you. This one has more to it than it looks like at the surface. My gripe to it is that it's a little bit on the harder side. If I recall correctly, I had trouble with this game. But overall, it's a decent RPG. RPG, yeah, roguelike or roguelite, light or like. I don't really remember if upgrades carry from the previous games, but I'm gonna put it in B tier for now. Next up, Epic Battle Fantasy. Epic Battle Fantasy is a fantastic game. And series in general. The screenshot you see here is from Epic Battle Fantasy 3, which was it's one of the first ones where it starts to be fleshed out as a really great series, and this one is an easy S tier. Do play it, do play this game. It's like a full Flash game. Like imagine a Final Fantasy but more chibi and funny game. It has quite a lot of depth to it, and you'll probably spend from the Epic Battle Fantasy 3 to 4 and then to 5 a lot of hours in this. It rewards exploration, and you can change difficulty in case you're having trouble. On regular difficulty it won't be too hard, but don't expect it to have mercy on you either. Really fun, solid title. Do play this game. Next up, we have Epic Boss Fighter. In Epic Boss Fighter, you fight bosses. Bosses will come at you in waves, and they get harder and harder as it progresses. With that, you also buy more upgrades. It's fun, it's simple, but I think it does get a little bit grindy towards the end because you want to grind for cash. I'm gonna put it in C tier. Next up we have Epic Coaster. Epic Coaster is an epic game about jumping obstacles. I think this one, I just like the visuals and the music. It can be comparable to Cannibalt, and yeah, should I put it in the same tier as Cannibalt? I don't really know, but for now it stays in B tier because I feel I did enjoy it more, and I remember more this game than the Cannibalt thing, so yeah, you go here. Next up we have Epic Combo. You are a dude, you hit a button, and then turtles will come flying around. Then you buy upgrades with the more combo you get. Each time a turtle hits a trap, and that can be like a machine gun bullet or a buzzsaw trap or a mine in the ground or just a simple thruster, it will bounce off. I feel that this is like in a C tier title. It's nice to see some visuals of things going boom, 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 but yeah, there's nothing that much to it, I guess. Next up, we have Epic War. Epic War is a really nice title. What you do is in Epic War is that you defend your base against enemy bases, and there will be enemies sent at you. Like the AI will send enemies at you, and then you also send enemies at them. You also control a hero, which you have to be careful for him not to lose. And this is a really solid Flashgame. Try it. It's not that well known, but I mean, yeah, it's an A title. I'm gonna put it in A. I'm kind of thinking that this is kind of similar to Age of War, but it's better than Age of War. But maybe this one is for more a casual audience, which and this tier list is about how much do I recommend for someone to play. So someone that has never played the Flash game goes into Age of War, and then someone that enjoyed Age of War should try this game, Epic War. Epic War is great, a great title, super solid title, fantastic title. Do give it a try. Next up we have Castle Wars 2.5. Back in the day, this game had online, and it's like you build your castle and then attack the opponent castle with cards. I really enjoy deck building games. Back when this had online, and I remember playing this online, it was great playing against other players. And unfortunately, that does not happen anymore. This goes into C tier because you can only play against the computer, well, at least as far as I'm concerned. So it's a shame, but yeah, it's a really interesting deck building game with interesting mechanics. There are better ones out there, pretty sure, but I actually do recommend playing this game, so do play it. Fancy Pants Adventure, or Super Fancy Pants Adventure, should be Nest Leather, but I think it's just Fancy Pants Adventure. This one does represent a series of games as well. There's like World 1, 2, etc. And it's one of those solid titles of Flash games that is quite well known, is quite well made, is simple, but it's fun. I'm not really a huge sucker for platformers, like for my own super personal preference, it will go into C, I think. But yeah, let's put it in B, because I think it does deserve to be played. Next up, we have Finding My Heart. Oh, where will Finding My Heart go? This is such a cozy game. It's a game about a guy that did some mistake, I guess, and it has to do some tradings to impress his lady, and in the end, spoiler alert, it goes into C tier. It's like one of those point and click games you are supposed to do in a certain way, you know. It's not a frustrating game. Like, you're not gonna collect a ton of items, and it's gonna be actually quite quick. And it performs an art which is telling a story without saying a word. But yeah, stays in C tier. It's a short one, but you're probably gonna enjoy it. Next up, we have Flood Runner. Flood Runner. This image is Flood Runner 3 or Flood Runner Armageddon. It's a good title. It's a good like those running games. I do enjoy the animations of these. I do enjoy the music. It's an enjoyable game, and because I did enjoy it, it goes into B tier. Do play it. Forbidden Arms. Forbidden Arms is not that well-known title, which is a shame because I actually think this is a really well-done game. It's like a fighting game, you know, and if I recall correctly, you're like a samurai, but you have a cursed sword, and the sword will drain you, and you are supposed to be fighting enemies over and over, and you can't be stopped for too long because the curse will attack you. It has a really, the controls are great, the graphics are great, and while I'm talking, I'm pondering if I should put this in A or B. That's how good the title is. I'm gonna put it in A tier because it's not that well known, and I want you to play the title. So, Forbidden Arms, do play that game. Get off my lawn! Oh no, they're destroying my lawn! What happens in this game is that you are a blue dude, that you have like a lawnmower, and the other guys don't care about your lawn, and they will come at you and like trample it and destroy it. And the enemies will get a little bit harder as the game progresses. Yeah, it's a simple title. It's a fun title. Let's put it in C tier. It's okay. It does what you want it to do. It's not fantastic, but it's okay. It's a simple title. Next up, Freeway Fury. In Freeway Fury, you are really angry at the traffic because you are late and you're like rage, and then you start jumping from car to car and you start doing jumping, and taking people off cars, and then you are supposed to crash cars and do damage. It's a fun title. It's a fun title because it's fun and I enjoy it. It goes into B tier. To give it a try, I think you will enjoy it. Globetrotter. This one, I think it belongs in a specials type of category because it is a game. It will give you like a location, a city, and you're supposed to place it on the map. And the closer to you place it in the world map, the more score you get. This is not really a game. It's more like a knowledge geography test. I don't know. It's solid though. But to C tier you go. X/Scroll is a really nice title. What you're gonna do here is control a guy and you're gonna explore dungeons, and you will start beating small enemies and bigger. There will be several bosses for you to beat. It's a quite fast-paced game, and you are supposed to dodge a few attacks as well and take your fights wisely. And you will be upgrading your characters with better equipment. Some equipment will also provide spells. For example, there's Entangle spell, there's also damaging spells, obviously. I think it's a really nice, solid dungeon crawler type of game, which you should try. So, to B tier you go. Next up, Heather's Halloween Christmas. Happy's Halloween Christmas goes to D. Yeah, it's just a joke title. I think I did record this as either a special Halloween or special Christmas title. Heather's Halloween Christmas. See? It's Halloween. No, it's Christmas. Basically, you just click Snowman, you click Santa, you deal damage. It's a title. To D tier you go. Next up we have Icy Gifts. Icy Gifts is like a chain explosion games. You are supposed to click with bombs on the map, and then there will be also bombs in the midst of the gifts, and they will cause chain explosions. It's a 5-minute title. It does what it is intended to do, but it's not something you'll probably sink too much time into it. It's like a children game, I think. Simple, but a nice way to spend a few minutes. Next up we have Infectonator. Infectonator, what you do is Infectonator is you spread a virus, and the virus will turn people into zombies, and zombies will attack people, which have a chance to bite people and then become zombies and then create a chain reaction. But people are not stupid, they'll hire guards because you are attacking their cities, and then they will shoot your zombies and then you lose. It's an interesting title. And I've only played the first one in my channel, but it does progress you to become better as the series progress. And because of that, and because there's also fan value in this, and it's a little bit of a challenging game, if a little bit grindy, I think that's my only really concern about this. I'm gonna go put it in B tier. Close to Infectonator there's Insectonator. Insectonator, oh no, this is bad, there's guys going against you, oh no, defend yourself, you throw nice rocks and shoot bugs. Yeah, that's the gameplay of the game. You are not really concerned with bugs attacking you, they just are on the screen and you throw stuff at them. If you really don't like bugs, not in bugs, really, bugs like ladybugs, bugs. No, ladybugs are not that bad, but mosquitoes and spiders. Spiders are not bugs. Wait. Anyway, this goes into C tier. The gameplay is like simple. Okay, it's not challenging. You know, you will be crushing bugs. If you really like crushing bugs, you'll probably put this in S tier. For me, it goes into C tier. I saw her standing there, and I saw her going into C tier. Okay, I saw her standing there is a puzzle game where you are in love with a zombie and you want to be close to her, but she's a zombie, she's gonna bite you, and you don't want to become a zombie yourself, so you have to trap her. There will be also other zombies, and the other zombies can't touch her because they hit her and then she goes down. I'm not really a big fan of puzzle games in general, so it's okay. Into C tier it goes. I understand if you want to put it higher because it's a funny Valentine's Day title, just like this one. Perhaps it should be higher, you know. But yeah, it goes into C. My tier list, my decision. What I don't like is traffic. Do you like traffic? I really don't. But I do like this game. I love traffic. What you do is in I love traffic is that you control a stream of traffic. You will be just controlling the lights, and what the cars are gonna do are just gonna speed forward. Like the game starts off easier, like you have a simple intersection, like you can see here in this image, but it does get harder as it progresses because you'll be controlling multiple intersections, and you can neither let them hit each other because the cars are stupid, or I mean, car drivers sometimes are really stupid. They'll only go forward, but sometimes you can also not let them causing too much traffic. So it's a unique game. Because of its uniqueness, it goes into B tier in my opinion. Next up we have Johnny Upgrade. Johnny Upgrade, you control a Johnny, this is like one of those upgrades types of games where you control this dude. This dude, you will not be able to do anything, not even jump. You just collect a few coins and then block, die. Then collect a few more coins and block, die again. And one of the first things you upgrade is life spawn. It's not a very hard game. I think this is yeah, it goes into C tier. It does what you want it to do. It's not very hard. It's not very easy too. There's some challenge to it, but I think it does get repetitive towards the end. And repetitive games in this tier list goes to C. So there you go. Next up, Kick Out Beaver. Baby, 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 ooh. This Flash game would be completely unacceptable if it was done today, because, you know, we live in a very world that is, you can't do or say anything and people will be mad at you and cancel you. But I like this game. This is a fun title. You have Beaver singing, and there's like a rock dude that hits him with the guitar, and then he will start smashing the fans. And yeah, it's a sort of a Burrito Bison game. You buy upgrades, you throw bottles at it, and yeah, you hit him with stuff. If you don't like Beaver, this goes into S tier. But I think that phase of don't liking Beaver has already passed. And I haven't heard anything about him lately. Honestly, I don't care about him or like famous people in general. People should concern themselves with their own lives. Oh well, I'm just going all the way about it. There's like a ton of Flash games to cover, so we should probably go and do that. Into B tier you go. Do try this game. It's fun. Nightmare Tower. Yes, I do spell Nightmare. Do you have a problem with my spelling? Yeah, this is for my friends. Nightmare Tower. You control Knight. You will slash enemies, and then you jump up and up and up, and then you buy upgrades, and then it jumps more upper and upper and upper. It's an interesting title. I think you will probably enjoy it. If I recall correctly, there is a boss towards the end that it's a little bit on the harder side too. It does get a little bit repetitive, but it's not too bad in my opinion. So Nightmare, Nightmare, blah, blah, blah. B tier you go. It's good title. Do give it a try to Nightmare Tower. Next up, we have Learn to Fly. Learn to Fly is one of those classic flash games where you'll throw a penguin and you will buy gliders and jumping things, and these like created a genre of like there's a cult around this game, if I recall correctly, where people also speedrun this game. It's not really a cult. How do you call these people? Speedrunners? Well, it's like there is a lot more to this game than what you might know, and I think this is really one of those fun favorites, you know. Um, I'm gonna put it in A tier, but I do understand if you want to put it in S. But I think it's not S tier for me. For me, it's A. Next up, Legend of the Void. Legend of the Void is a really solid RPG flash title. It's one of those Final Fantasy-esque types of games with an interesting story, interesting mechanics. You will buy skills, you will buy equipment, you will solve quests. The graphics are actually pretty good for being a flash game, and you really should try this game. It's a really solid title. Into A tier you go as well. Next up, Lucky Tower. Lucky Tower. Well, Lucky Tower, you are a guy that wants to escape a tower and is trapped and is supposed to pick doors. What will happen, however, is that you're gonna lose a ton of times because you're gonna do wrong choices. And the character is also really funny and full of himself, and into B tier you go. Do give it a try to this game, it is really funny. Next up, well, I'm reconsidering doing the whole tier list, guys. There should be an M tier above S. Mardek is my favorite flash games of all time. You have like easily a 50-60 hours title here in Mardek. Imagine a Final Fantasy game, but slightly different, like it has a medieval theme and a little bit of fantastic theme to it because there's magic as well, with a really interesting character and story and a ton of locations for you to explore. I can't praise Mardek enough, other than go and support the creator as well. Buy this on Steam, like it's great. Do play Mardek. I've done 65 videos of this game. I think there's 65 or 66, I don't really remember, but I've done a lot of videos of this, and yeah, enough said. Play Mardek. Mastermind, World Conqueror. What you're gonna do here is defend your base against enemies, and you're gonna do bad stuff because you are a bad guy. Your objective is to destroy the earth, and they're gonna send your minions, like you hire them, and then you order them to steal science, steal intelligence, and also steal money. Like you rob banks, you rob stuff, you damage economies, and the economies won't like you, and then they will attack you. It's interesting, you know, it's a sort of a managing game, and it's really well made. It also has some fun value, like I like the main character. So, into B tier you go. Meziria RPG. In Meziria, what they're gonna do is go into a world of unknown, like there's a bit of an eerie vibe to this game, it's a bit creepy at the times, and the first one is really simple, but it does develop into becoming a little bit of a more complete flash title with a world for you to explore. It's not very long. I do recommend you play this game, so into B tier you go. Miami Shark. Well, in the Miami Shark, what you're gonna do is you control a shark and then you bite people, and then you go down. Then you bite a boat and you crash into a boat and crash it like blast. And then you grab an airplane and push the airplane now down, and they're like, oh no! Well, it's a simple title. I think I'm gonna put this in C tier. Um, there's not really much of a challenge to this game, is what I mean. Like, you challenge yourself to get a better score, but it's not a hard game. You're gonna probably spend like 5 minutes in it, and probably after a while you'll have, okay, that's it there is to this game. It does what you intend it to do. Next up, Mobile Weapon. Whoa, that's one of those Flash classic titles. This one is one of those that stays in my memory, one of those that I've played in my childhood, and one of the first that I have played in my channel. One of the firsts, like the second, third, firsts. Crap. Oh, your English is so good, okay. Mobile Weapon goes into S tier. Do play this game. I think it does deserve an S tier. Maybe I'm a bit biased, but it's one of those that I wish there was a sequel, a continuation, and the devs continue to make this game, because they make like a well-made RPG game and fully fledged. Like, it's well balanced. There's stuff for you to do, stuff for you to explore. Do give it a try. Mobile Weapon is great. Mobile Weapon Assault is from the same developers. This one goes C tier. It's way simpler. What you're gonna do is get waves of enemies coming against you, and that's it. You throw missiles at them. You are supposed to dodge their missiles, but it's a really bare bones Flash game, and because of that it goes into C tier. Mini Tower Defense. Mini Tower Defense is a tower defense game where waves of enemies will come against you. There's also a few towers for you to try. There's not that much to it, to be fair. I think it's a pretty simple title. There's a few upgrades. If you like tower defense games, maybe you'll rate this higher, but I'm just gonna put it in C tier. Next up, we have Monster Arena. In Monster Arena, you are supposed to train your little pets / monster, and yeah, you just go and fight other monsters. You complete missions. You get stronger as the game progresses. You are supposed to fight other trainers as your monster progresses. I think, if I recall correctly, there's like some bugs in this game. Like, I did enjoy it, and I think if it was like bug-free, maybe it deserved a B tier. But if the way it is, I think like spells and intelligence training are broken, or items are broken as well. Yeah, because of that, could be better. Like, C tier. Next up, we have Motherload. In Motherload, you are supposed to go down the holes, collect samples and like minerals, and then go up. There's also a speedrunning community to this game, I think, or at least I've already seen some speedrunner videos. Well, wait a second, you can speedrun anything. Why did they call speedrunners a cult? Anyway, this goes into B tier in my opinion. Why is it good? Do play it. It is not as repetitive as you may think it is, digging down a hole, and the ending is quite epic. Next up, we have Murloc RPG. Murloc, I said it a ton of times, Murloc RPG in the game, in the videos. Back then I had no idea in which world the whole characters belonged to. Yeah, it's a failure on my part, but it's whatever. It's an okay RPG. There's a little bit to explore, but I don't think it's as... Let's say, for example, I have some epic RPG titles here, see? Like here. Already 3 epic titles. You have another epic title here. And this one is like, it's okay. if you do like the whole setting, you'll probably enjoy it, but I don't think it deserves to be near the epic RPGs that I have already placed. So into C tier you go. The next title we're gonna evaluate is Mushroom Madness. In Mushroom Madness, you control a grandma and you are protecting the mushrooms against the waves of animals that want to hunt you. This is a really interesting title. It's funny, the characters, there's not much story to it. It just gets harder and harder as it progresses. You get better weapons, you get better upgrades, and it's just that the characters are cute, and there's more to this game than what it looks like in the first glance. And there's mini games to it, you know. Yeah, this one goes into A tier actually. I think this is like a gem that is like hidden and not that well known, and you should probably play it. Next up we have Ninja Slash. I spent a lot of time playing this. This is like a clone of those slashing games, rhythmic games. There's not that much gameplay to it. You just hit up, left, right. It does what it intends you to do. Why did I brought this to my channel? Because of the time I spent challenging myself playing this game, and because of the time it represents in my life. So it goes into C tier. There's not much to it, just a slashing game like of those runner slash games. Obey the Game. Obey the Game has a very simple premise. You have to obey what they tell you to do, or sometimes disobey. This is a type of reaction type of game, like they will tell you to collect balloons, for example, or to jump, or to just don't move at all. There's sometimes like relaxing screens, you can do whatever you want. Into C tier you go. It is like it's to test your reactions, but it's not that fantastic, I guess. Next up we have One Chance. Oh, I'm gonna put this in D tier. The game is good. This one is in D tier for a different reason, because it's D for depression. In itself, I think this game can be considered like some sort of art. And I'm pretty sure that some of you might be enraged, why am I putting this in D tier? This is a personal tier list, and it also meant to mix how much do I recommend playing the game and how much I enjoyed it. I enjoy the premise, but do not play this game. It will make you depressed, or at least ruin your day. Okay, let's move on. Onslaught 2. Okay, speaking of good games, now for a change, this is a pretty solid Flash defense game title. There's not that many in this tier list already. We have the best of all time. This is the evolved, like the Bloon City developed into a whole series. This did not. It's a standalone title, but Onslaught 2, maybe it exists Onslaught 1. Onslaught 2 is a really solid title. I do put it in A tier, maybe out of more of personal enjoyment of how much I enjoy this game, because I did really think it's well made, and there's like quirks to this game, super towers, super upgrades. Do try it. I think it deserves an A tier, and for you to play it. Next up we have Pandemic 2. Yeah, I did this video about this game back into the height of pandemic, COVID pandemic, you know. It's one of those classic Flash titles that you should try it, because it's a really frustrating title. I'm not putting it in S, I'm putting it in A tier, but play it. It's one of those that you should try. You basically develop your own infection. There's like virus, there's parasites and bacteria, and the more people you infect and then kill, you get upgrade points, but you have to kind of be careful with the upgrades you purchase. It's its own experience, and I think it's one of those classic Flash games that you should try. Next up we have Pwang. Pwang, 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 Pwang. This has cool music. It's like it's just a Pong game, but with more balls and more rhythm to it. And if you like good music, you're probably gonna enjoy this. Otherwise, there's not much of gameplay to it. Just a Pong game. I'm gonna put it in C tier. Maybe personally, this is a personal tier list. Maybe I should put it in B. But it's also how much I recommend it to play, and there's not much gameplay to it, so yeah, it stays here. I think it's well in its deserved place. Next up, we have Racing Comrade 2S. no, you don't go to S tier. Basically, you are, I think, Lenin. You are like a political figure from the communists, and this is supposed to be a communist game. Basically, you run and everyone is a winner, but some are more winners than others. And then you are supposed to beat other people. You buy like things to hit them, to slow them down, and that's not fair. But you can only do that when officials aren't looking at you. I think this is a satire to communism as well, as it doesn't work. It's sadly, communism doesn't work because of people, you know. But let's not get this into a political game or political video. I don't know. I'm gonna put it in B tier. It's it has its own uniqueness, you know, and that's why it gets into a B and not a C tier. Next up we have Rage 3. Rage 3 is a fighting game. It starts out simple, but then you buy upgrades and you punch enemies, you get bosses. I do remember enjoying this title quite a lot, so yeah, I think you go into B tier as well. It's simple, like a Stickman figure, but it's worth your time, so do play it. Into B tier you go. Next up we have Reactance. Reactance is a bullet hell type of game, and I think I already have a few in this tier list. Maybe this is on the same type of titles in Dypix Arena, but I think this one is more simple. Like, the graphics are way more rudimentary and simple, but the music is good. But then again, the music of at least Dypix Arena is really great. I don't know, I think I put it in C tier. It's still a good game though, but I think you should try Cell Warfare and Dypix Arena before trying Reactance. Next up we have Relive Your Life from Sperm to Adult. It's a funny title. It's not that well known, but what you basically do is that you have a charming narrator, and then depending on your choices, you will develop differently. There's like a ton of endings and a ton of actions for you to do. The simplest action is being actually at the beginning of the game, in case you want to be a guy or a girl. And you can actually be both at the same time, so it's really weird. Or I mean, imagine a cat dog, like boy girl at the same time. Yeah, it's weird, but it's really fun. I really enjoy the narrator, and I think you really should try this game. I'm gonna put it in A tier. I think it deserves. Next up, Realistic Internet Simulator. Yeah, this one goes into D tier, sadly. It's okay though. It has a very simple premise. Basically, pop-ups will appear and you're supposed to click in the X, but if you click in an ad, more pop-ups will appear. Yeah, it's too simple. You're gonna spend 2 or 3 minutes on it and then be like, okay, that's it. So because of that, there's close to no gameplay here. It goes into D tier. Next up we have robot dinosaurs that shoot beams when they roar. There's some fun value to this game. You basically control one of 2 dinosaurs, you choose which one you prefer, and then it's like a side-scrolling game where it'll go up and down, and then you'll like when you open your mouth, you do like roar. It roars and then it does beam, and they want to destroy humanity, and for some reason I don't really know. But yeah, it's simple. It goes into C tier. It's one of those. The first Flash games that I played in my channel as well, so it has some sentimental value and some laughing factor through it, but there's not much gameplay to it, so to B tier you go. Next up we have Rebuild. Rebuild is a really solid title. It spawned a whole series, which you should play. Basically you control a few survivors and you want to build like a colony, you know. I think that's it. It's like a time management game, and if you perform correctly you will survive and then unlock one of the endings. There are several endings. If you don't do things nicely, and well, there's some luck involved to it as well, but it's not too bad, I guess. Maybe in the higher difficulties you do need some luck to complete it. But yeah, do give it a try to this game if you like resource management games. In this case, the most important resource is time and skill of your survivors. I may be undecided between putting this in A or B, but for now it goes into B tier. Next up we have Run. Run, this is Run 3, the title for Run 3, this is the image of this. Maybe there's 1 and 2, but honestly I have no knowledge of that. I played Run 3. It's simple, but it's really well made. I think this one you can also play it in your phone. You control a guy and he keeps running forward. You will be presented with many obstacles, and you are supposed to perform good trick jumps. You know, that's it. I think it's solid enough to get a B, because it's solid. It's a solid game, you should try it. Next up we have Sentry Knight. In Sentry Knight you will be facing waves of enemies that will come to fight your base, and you will be able to buy upgrades, buy spells to defend yourself against those enemies. Considering the games I already have, I think I'm gonna put this in C tier. I don't know, maybe it's kinda unfair compared to these titles. I think it's still a solid title, but the way I see it, comparing to other defensive titles, I think a Loner Shooter, for example, is a better title than Sentry Knight. And this is a tier list I think you're supposed to compare. I don't know, maybe I'm just not remembering this game that well, but that plays a factor as well. If it was a great game, I think I'll probably remember it better. Maybe I'm being a bit unfair, I don't really know, but for now, you stay there. Next up, Shopping Cart Hero. Shopping Cart Hero, basically you throw a guy out of a shopping cart, and maybe you can perform a few tricks and then you get a score. Then you buy upgrades and you do it again. You can even buy people to go with you, and if you crash it you get not only bad points but also harm your friends, and they will not be able to ride with you again because you completely killed them. Okay, it's a C tier. I mean, there's better launcher types of games, I think, and I think this one doesn't go higher than C. It does what it's supposed to do. Next up we have Sith Heads. This title is cool. I didn't know this title. There was someone that recommended me to play it, and I've only covered the first 2 games of this, I guess. Thing is, the main character is really well made and likable in a cool way, you know. He's like super cool, like a superhero, and you are supposed to click the enemies at the right time and dodge their attacks. And I'm not very good at this game. This game deserves a B, but the thing is, I couldn't continue the series because I think it's way too hard. Or maybe I just suck at it. but because I suck at it, you go into C tier. I do understand in case you want to put it higher, maybe I'm being unfair again, but it's my tier list. You are free to correct me, like in the comments down below if you don't agree. Next up, Shinji's Shadow of the Warrior. Shinji's Shadow of the Warrior is, I think, the first Flash game I covered in my channel. Basically, it's an RPG. It's simple, but starts to develop into becoming a little bit more complicated. I think the most captivating thing about this game is its music as well. It's like mythic. It's, I don't know. It's hard to describe it. Maybe I'm being biased. You know. I mean, it's my tier list, but it goes into B tier. Do play it. You control a ninja. That ninja has to face some enemies, and there's like bonus content in case you don't want to go and just face regular enemies. You can go and face monsters and then some epic bosses towards the end. I think that's it rewards players that want to continue, and rewards playing decently because there's different builds for your character that you might want to try it out. So into B tier you go. Next up we have Skull Kid. Okay, this is one of those Flash titles that everyone should play, so by that standard it should be an S tier, but the gameplay is too limited for me to give anything bigger than C tier. Sorry, yeah, you can hate me in the comments down below, I do understand it. Basically in Skull Kid you are a guy that's gonna go slash things, he's gonna go slash first buildings, office equipment, and then people. Yeah. that's it. That's enough to it. Sonic RPG. This I put Sonic RPG 7 as the image title here, but this is a title that spawns episodes 1 to 10, and it starts off a bit crappy because it was made a long time ago, but it develops into a really well-made game, well-made RPG. It's not that well known. I think it was more well known back in the day, back in 2008, 2009. More people should play this, and because of that, I'm gonna put it in A tier. Sony, yeah, Sony is one of those easy to do. That's an S tier game. There you go. Sony RPG is a classic RPG game, one of those classic Flash titles that everyone should play. You control a guy that just woke up in the middle of a disaster ship. There's like Sony 1 and Sony 2. You rendezvous with a friend, Veradux, which is like your combat doctor. He is also a comedian, like he tells really fun things. The game does start to get weird in Sony 2, and yeah, it's a really solid Flash title that I'm pretty sure that everyone who is into Flash games will know this title, and if you don't try it, it deserves to be tried. The first one is simpler than the second, but I think the first one is more iconic than the second. So if I would have to divide, I think the Sony 1 would be S tier and the Sony 2 will be A, but together they're S tier. Super Energy Apocalypse, recycled. By recycled it means that there's the second version of this, but it's like an upgrade to the first game. It's a really solid title. This is a time management game where you build your defenses against enemy waves, and it's really well made. And yeah, I think if you're into resource management games, you will enjoy this quite a lot. If not, then it'll be like, that's annoying. But I did enjoy this, and because I did enjoy it, into B tier you go. Now, let me ask you something. Are you ready to save the world at lunchtime? That's exactly the title of this game. It's not that well known. I think it's a shame because this is a really solid title. The thing about this is that it's sometimes unfair. This is, you are thrown into a world and you have some time to solve a quest. It can be curing the king, or maybe throwing a ring into a volcano. I wonder though that's the plot of some movie. That will be a really good plot for a movie, you know? Anyway, Save the World at Lunchtime is a really interesting title, but it's also unfair. Like, I want you to try this game, but maybe you'll get it a little bit frustrated and lose a few times. Losing is part of the game though. But yeah, do give it a try. You control a character, you do some choices, and choices will have consequences. That's it. Next up we have Super Manager. In Super Manager you control a supermarket. It's on a simulation type of game where you buy products. People will hopefully buy your products a little bit more expensive than what you brought them and then turn into profit. You also have to pay rent for your space and salaries, so it's not as straightforward as just that, but it's not a too hard game. I think it simply does what it's intended to do, so it's not also exciting game, so I think it goes into C tier. Swords and Sandals. Swords and Sandals goes up all the way to S. Yeah, it's one of those classic Flash games that everyone should play, or at least everyone that has played Flash games definitely played this one. You are a gladiator, you want to escape the gladiator life. I think the second title is the best. I haven't actually played that one in my channel. I only played the first one. The first one is solid. Like, if there just existed the first one, I would be considering between A and B, okay? But the second one is, and since the titles represent series, the second one is fantastic. It has a lot of depth into it. Sometimes it can be a little bit unfair because it will be thrown really hard gladiators at you. But yeah, go and play Swords and Sandals if you haven't already. Next up, Tactics 100 Life. Great title, solid title. You basically compose your army and you will be facing enemies, like the AI will control enemies against you. You have archers, you have knights that are supposed to be forward knights, and you also have a healer, and you also have a priest to damage, but priests are very frail, they're like super glass cannons. I mean, this one falls into maybe the same category as Castle Wars. Where is it, Castle Wars? I can't find Castle Wars in my tier list anymore. This was a blast when I played it against other people, when there was an online service, like online scene to it, you know. But since there is none and you can just play against AI, that sucks and puts it down a little bit more than back in the day. Back in the day it will be easy be an A tier. Right now, into B tier you go, I guess. I think that's fair for you. Next up, we have the Heist. In the Heist, you are supposed to run away with valuables, and the less damage you do to property, the more cash you get. It's a bit weird in that regard. However, if you crash police, like you make police cars crash, you get bonus reward. I mean, I do understand this, and it's an interesting title, but into C tier you go, because I think there are better games for you to play than the Heist that do the same premise, like Freeway Fury, for example. I think it's a better title than this, and well, I don't know, it's here. Maybe I do like Destruction. I don't know. The Harry Stickmin collection, yeah, these games are great. I don't know if I should place it in A or S. Yeah, into S tier you go. I need some S tier material in this like a tier list, guys. Yeah. Aaron Stickmin collection is a series of flash games where you do choices, and it's a bit like this game right here where you want to escape the tower, but this one is more laughable and more well made. And you are a sick dude, you are in prison, and you want first to escape the prison, then you want to steal a diamond, attacking a complex. Yeah, there's a lot of nonsense to this game, and that's part of the fun in this game. Do we give it a try if you like simple but really funny games? It's not exactly challenging, you will just click choices and see what each choice do, and you will want to see what each choice do. That's the take on this, and that's why I put it in S tier. You will want to play this. Next up we have The Last Stand. The Last Stand is another classic Flash title. What you're gonna do is control a dude, and you will do missions and hit zombies, like pew pew. If you hit them in the head, you do more damage, except if they have helmets. There's also dogs that go and zombies. Zombie type defense game. There's also a resource management system where you will want to defend your base from the send your survivors friends that you will find and help you find more weapons and even more survivors to help defend your base. It's a really solid Flash game title that probably the aficionados of Flash games have heard about it. I'm gonna put it in A tier to play this game. It's really good. Next up we have the Soul Driver. This game is not that well known as well, or at least I don't think there's a whole scene to it, but it's a really solid title. This is one of those where you put yourself in a car and you are a bad guy, like think you stole something, I don't know, and you have police coming after you. Then you will run as much as possible, but your car will get damaged. I think there's also fuel, and you'll have to upgrade your car. Think of these like one of these titles that you have to upgrade and run away, but it's really well made, and because it's really well made, I think it deserves an A tier. So more people play the Soul Driver, you know. Yo, I've heard about this title in the DK Flash video about Flash games, and he recommended me to play it. Yes, play it. Do play that. Next up we have Tower Defense. Yeah, it does what it's intended to do. Tower Defense, I played it because it's one of those classic Flash titles as well, so it has classic Flash title value, in case that exists at all. But it's mechanically a really simple game, and I don't think it really stands that much the test of time, so into C tier you go. Next up we have Tri-Boy vs Monsters. You control a dude, you will perform tricks against them. This is a fighting game where you'll have enemies coming at you. Enemies are really chibi-like, and yeah, there's upgrades. What it is to it, there's hitting enemies with clubs. If you like hitting enemies with clubs, you'll enjoy this. The game does get harder as it progresses, and it's well made, but if I recall correctly, there's a few bugs, and the game does get a little bit more, how do I mean it, buggy towards the end, and because it does, and because I don't think it's fully well made, even though it could be a great game, I'm just putting it in C tier. Next up we have Upgrade Complete. Upgrade Complete is an interesting title where you start with a really simple game, and then you earn cash, and then you upgrade. The game itself in which you play is a simple dodgy type of game, bullet hell type of game, and It's simple, but I think because of its originality, it does deserve a B tier. Do give it a try. It has a unique concept that I think maybe if you're into unique things, you might enjoy it. Next up, we have Vector Runner. Vector Runner is like a 5-minute game where you dodge stuff. It's sort of a bullet hell type of game, but it's different because enemies are always triangles, and I guess that's it. It's a simple title. It's not bad per se, but I think it's a little bit on the too simple side. Does interesting music as well, but to see, here you go. Speaking about vectors, we have Vector Tower Defense. In Vector Tower Defense, you put towers that are like, they look like vectors. I don't know, it's a very there's like a theme to this type of games, which is like simplistic, but at the same time I think that this is a really well made game. The music is also really on point, like it looks futuristic, and it's not too simplistic in terms of upgrades. You kinda want to think about what you want to do, and because it's a solid tower defense game, Vector Tower Defense goes into B tier. Next up we have Versus Umbra. Versus Umbra is an interesting flash game where you buy upgrades, and if you buy more upgrades you perform better, you can upgrade your weapon, you can upgrade your stats, and the characters themselves are interesting. Like, this is simple, but it's well made. It's well made and it's not that well known, and because I want you to play this game, I'm gonna put it in A tier. I think there's enough to enjoy in this game to put it in A tier, and for me to recommend you playing this. Well, and on the opposite side of enjoyment we have Vex, which I'm gonna put it in C tier. This is kind of the opposite situation. The game is really well made. It's like a platformer game, and you have timings that you have to perform, you know? Jump at the right time, otherwise you lose. The game is quite forgiving in terms of it doesn't set you back too much in case you miss, and you just have to perform a few trick jumps between platforms, but I'm just not good at this type of games. If you like platformers, Vex is a good platformer. If you like hard platformers, you will probably really enjoy Vex. But if you don't, yeah, it's a game. Goes into a regular tier list, like C tier it is. Next up we have Villainous. Villainous is an anti-tower defense games type of game. What you do in Villainous is that you select your army formation and then you set it to plunge villages, and then you get more cash, you buy more upgrades and do it over and over again. It's a unique concept, or not completely unique. I've heard about these types of games. I remember playing more of these in the past, but I think this is one of the best ones, and because of that it goes into B tier. Next, you become what you behold. Now this is, as the date that I am recording this, the best Flash performing game in my channel, so you enjoy it, and or at least YouTube does enjoy it, and for that it should be an S. But thing is, there's not that much gameplay in this game. This game is all about message. It wants to convey a message about attention, a message about misinformation, and it's like super actual because of that, despite being a Flash game. I do recommend you to try it. It's not my favorite, okay, and because of that it won't be on like the super higher tiers, but I think it does deserve a B tier because you seem to enjoy it. Next up we have Yoda Survivor. Yoda Survivor is an interesting mix. It's a mix between resource management and time management and shooter, and it's chibi, funny. I don't know. I think it's well made and it's more complete than what I portrayed in my channel. I'm gonna put it in B tier. You should try it. There's more to it than what it looks on the surface. Next up, you have the burn rope. Yeah, this game is a little bit too simplistic. It goes into D tier. It's not an awful game. It does what it's intended to do. You are just a dude that has to burn a rope and destroy a grinning colossus. I think there's enough of a scene about this that it appears in other games, other media, but the gameplay is just way too simple. So again, I do understand if you don't agree with me, but it goes into B tier. Next up we have Zombobuster Rising. This is a really solid, not that well known Flash game. You are supposed to defend your base from waves of zombies. Zombies will come at you. There will be special types of zombies. You are also not supposed to hurt your friends that will try and run to your base. With that you buy more upgrades, and that's it. It's solid. It's solid enough for me to give it a B tier. Not my super favorite type of game, but it's good, and I think you should try it. Next up we have Zilch. Zilch has an interesting premise, and if you like dice game, you will enjoy this. I think this is well made. This is better if you have friends to play with. If you have friends to play with, this probably goes into A. If you're just playing against a computer, it's like, it's okay. I'm gonna put it in B. Sort of in like between B and C with this, but it's good enough for me to be a B. And finally, the last entry on this list is Zomgies. Zomgies, you run with a dude, zombies will run at you, and with that you buy more upgrades, and you do it over and over again. You buy more weapons. Yeah, it's one of those runner games. I think nothing that great stands out about it, but it's funny, and the character is likable for me enough to put it in B tier. Do give it a try if you like runner types of games. And well guys, we have rated 118 Flash games. I remind you that this is all the Flash games I've played in my channel or Flash game series. I am pretty sure that there's like so many titles that I haven't covered yet, which should be in this playlist. But yeah, for those, I accept suggestions for me to play. So type in the comments down below in case I'm really missing really big Flash titles. I want to know what are your S and A titles. Like, what games do you recommend me to play that deserve a higher tier? And let me also know in case if you don't agree with those. I'm not gonna go and rearrange these. Like, I'm looking at the tier list and looking, maybe if I did this again I will swap I don't know, one place up or one place down, but let's pretend this that as if I was doing like a test during my university. I don't like when I go and change the answers too much, because I start overthinking it, and there's not really any fair place for these games to be, because this is all about personal enjoyment, how much I personally enjoy it. So let me know if you agree or not. And yeah, if you reached the end of the video, thank you so much for watching this. You probably understood that I have played a ton of Flash games in my channel. I've been doing this for so many years now, and I feel I covered a media that is art. You know, Flash games are art in of itself, and if you're into Flash games, I would recommend you to look at my channel, self-plug. And subscribe if you're into Flash games. I do my best to try and cover one Flash game title per week, despite this not being my job. This is just like a hobby that I do, but I still do enjoy trying to create like a library of this piece of art that is Flash games. With that being said, I think the video is long enough as it is. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you around for the next one. Bye bye.